wasn't supposed to open the door. But when you hear a voice that sounds exactly like your dead brother begging to be let in, what would you do?
Please, it's so cold out here, just let me in.
The voice was perfect. The way he dragged out the words, the little cough at the end, just like him. But my brother died 6 months ago.
Come on, man. You know it's me. Remember when we stole Dad's whiskey and got so sick we...
That was the moment I knew, because we never told anyone about that.
I'll open the door.
My hand hovered over the lock. The knocking got louder.
Open the door.
Then, silence.
Hey, you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I turned around. My girlfriend stood there, holding 2 cups of coffee. But I live alone.
You're shaking. Here, drink this.
The coffee smelled like rotting meat.
Go on. It'll warm you up.
The cup was ice cold.
Don't drink that.
New voice. From the hallway. My neighbor, at least it looked like him, but his eyes were all wrong.
She's not real. None of this is.
Ignore him. He's always been jealous of us.
The neighbor's mouth stretched too wide when he spoke.
Look at your hands.
I did. They were covered in blood.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it.
She licked her lips.
It's not your...
The neighbor's face started melting.
Run. Now.
But the door behind me burst open.
Was miss me?
My dead brother stood there, grinning. His teeth were sharp.
You really shouldn't have let me in.
The lights went out.
It better if you don't scream.
Something grabbed my wrist.
Too late. They're already inside.
Whispering started. Hundreds of voices all at once.
We've been waiting for you.
Welcome home.
And then, the screaming began.
Oh, that? Don't mind that.
My brother's grin never faltered. His fingers dug into my arm, cold as freezer burn.
You really should sit down.
The neighbor's face was gone now. Just a wet, pulsing hole where his head should be.
There in the walls.
He was right. The whispering wasn't just in my ears. It was coming from the vents, the floorboards, the space behind the fridge.
You hear them too, don't...
The voices weren't speaking English anymore. Just clicking, like insects.
They're hungry.
The coffee cup in her hand cracked. Black liquid oozed out, thick as tar.
Look at me.
Didn't want to, but I did.
You're already dead, you just don't know it yet.
My reflection in the hallway mirror wasn't mine. Its mouth moved when I didn't.
See? Told you he'd figure it out.
Shame. I liked him better confused.
The lights flickered. For half a second, I saw them. Crowded behind me, packed shoulder to shoulder, their faces stretched too long, their eyes hollow.
They've been here the whole time.
The neighbor's body collapsed like a deflated balloon.
Oops.
Something wet dripped onto my shoulder.
Don't look up.
I looked up.
Yeah, that's about how I'd react too.
The ceiling was gone. Just a black void filled with teeth.
Bedtime.
The first set of hands grabbed my ankles.
Sweet dreams.
The last thing I heard was my brother laughing.
See you soon. Wake up.
I gasped. My bed, my room. Morning light through the curtains.
That dream?
She stood in the doorway, holding a steaming cup of coffee. It smelled normal.
You were screaming in your sleep.
My brother leaned against the dresser, alive, whole, smiling.
Drink this. You'll feel better.
The cup was warm in my hands, safe, familiar.
You were worried about you.
I took a sip. The coffee tasted like copper.
That's it. Just relax.
Behind them, in the mirror, my reflection winked at me with too many eyes.
See, everything's fine now.
The whispering started again, but this time it was coming from inside my head. I shouldn't have opened the door, but when you hear a voice whispering your name from the other side, your exact voice, you don't just ignore it.
Who's there?
Silence. Then the knock came again. 3 slow, heavy thuds.
I swear to God, if this is some stupid prank.
The door creaked open on its own. And there it was. Me, standing in the hallway, smiling.
What the hell?
The other me tilted its head. Too far. The skin around its neck stretched like rubber.
You were supposed to let me in.
Its mouth didn't move when it spoke.
Get away from me.
I slammed the door, the lock clicked. Then, from behind me,
Too late.
I turned. It was already inside.
How did you...
I've always been here.
The lights flickered. When they came back on, the thing was closer. Its smile wider. Too wide.
What do you want?
Yep.
It lunged. I stumbled back, hitting the wall. The thing's fingers wrapped around my wrist. Cold. Too cold.
Let go.
It pulled. My skin stretched, then peeled like paper.
Almost there.
I screamed, but no sound came out. The thing's face split open. Not a mouth. A hole.
No.
It swallowed my arm. Whole.
Just a little more.
The room spun. My legs gave out. The last thing I saw before everything went black.
No, we're the same.
The mirror across the room shattered. And in every broken piece, I saw it. My face. But not mine.
No.
The thing leaned down, whispered in my ear.
Wake up.
I gasped. I was in bed, sweating, heart pounding. Just a dream.
Thank God.
Then I heard it. From the hallway. 3 slow, heavy thuds.
You were supposed to let me in.
The bedroom door creaked open.
This isn't real.
So,
It reached out, touched my forehead. The second its fingers made contact, my skull split with pain. Memories flooded in. Memories that weren't mine.
Stop.
In a hospital room, a man strapped to a bed, screaming, "Me, but not me."
you remember now, don't you?
The thing's voice was inside my head, deeper, older.
That's not me.
Was. Before they erased you.
The bedroom walls pulsed, like breathing. The thing's smile never wavered.
Who are you?
What's left of you?
The floor tilted. I fell, not down, but through, into darkness. Cold hands grabbed my ankles, dragging me deeper.
No.
Then, a light, a flickering bulb, a basement, chains on the walls, and in the corner,
Help me.
a woman, Bruce, terrified.
Who are you?
You don't recognize your own wife.
My stomach dropped. I'd never been married.
Lies taste bitter, don't they?
The thing stood behind her now, one hand on her shoulder, the other throat. A thin line of blood dripped.
I don't know her.
The thing sighed.
Then she's useless.
The knife plunged.
Wait,
The blade stopped. A single drop of blood hung in the air. The woman's terrified eyes locked onto mine,
You remember now.
and I did.
There he is.
The thing's face melted like wax, revealing the truth underneath. My own reflection, twisted with years of pain.
And she's the reason we're still here.
The woman reached for me. Her fingers brushed my wrist. The second we touched, the world cracked open.
Welcome back.
My throat was raw, my hands shook. But the last thing I saw before closing my eyes again